Viewer subscription is advised.
Especially this afternoon. So we've got our snowfall forecast that I want to start with. It's about a coating to an inch of snow and some slush across eastern Massachusetts, including Boston, but north and west of Boston, about 1 to 2 inches of snow expected between today and this evening. It looks like we're not going to get anything sticking Cape Island, South Coast. I think it's just too mild down there, so the roads are going to be wet. You can see current conditions. We've got Worcester at 26. We've got Boston at 31, and it's 28 in Plymouth right now. Afternoon highs in Boston go just above freezing. That's why I'm saying a little snow, a little slush in the Boston area, but there's spots where it does stay closer to the freezing mark. Just plain snow. So we've got slow snow accumulation today. It is not the worst storm you've ever seen, but the roads are going to be slippery and snow covered for many of you as we get into the afternoon and the evening commute. That's why I'm keeping us on a weather alert overnight tonight. It looks like showers probably dwindle around midnight or so. And then tomorrow, it's windy, but we still have the chance for a couple coastal flakes or drops. Not everybody gets wet. I've got about a 40% chance for a morning snow or rain shower in the Boston area, but a better chance as you look towards the south coast, the Cape and the islands. That's where we're expecting some snow and rain during the day tomorrow. I'll be back with a look at that full timeline. Looking pretty quiet. 31 degrees right now in Boston. Boston is one of my warmer locations. And for the afternoon, it looks like mid-30s, which means snow is going to be falling, but there may be a tiny bit of mixing with rain. More than anything, I think it's going to be snowy and slushy there. I'd say some of these cooler spots where it's like 33 degrees and cooler in like Lawrence and Fitchburg and Nashua. These are spots where it's just going to be snow and the roads are probably going to be a little bit worse. Cape and Islands, you can see upper 30s and lower 40s this afternoon. I'm not expecting any accumulation down there. I think the roads are probably just wet and it's mostly rain that we're watching there. Really Plymouth southward down along the south coast as well. Coating to an inch of snow and slush in the greater Boston area up to the North Shore. North and west of 128 roads are mostly going to be snowy, but it's a slow accumulation. It's going to be about an inch or two when all is said and done. A couple isolated spots could see 3 inches, but you can see right now there's nothing to worry about yet. This is really going to fill in late morning, probably by lunchtime in most locations. We've got snow falling. You might briefly see a couple flakes over the Cape and the Islands. I think it's too mild. I think it's mostly going to be rain or a little mixing that simply melts on the way down there. This is set to peak this afternoon and during the evening commute. So 5 p.m., pack your patience. Roads are going to be treated in a lot of spots. The plows are going to be out. So, you know, salting is going to be underway as well. So you've got to give yourself some extra time. And remember, don't crowd the plow. Like, give them room to do their job. The roads are going to be better for it. We've got the steady stuff going through about 10 o'clock tonight, maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning. After that, most of us are dry tomorrow morning. The exception, easternmost New England. That's where we could hang on to a couple rain and snow showers during the day. You could see chance for a couple flakes when you wake up across eastern Massachusetts or even into southern New Hampshire during the afternoon. The best chance, because of our wind direction, is really going to end up being the South Shore, Cape and Islands, where there could be a little lingering rain and snow. I know most of you are dry, but if you're at the coast, it's the kind of day that we want you to pay attention and keep an eye on things. Temperatures do look to be above freezing tomorrow afternoon, so best chance for afternoon precipitation would probably either be a little bit of mix or a little bit of rain that simply melts on the way down. I'm going to keep it dry Bedford westward, so into Worcester tomorrow. Next up on your radar, a couple things to keep in mind. It's also going to be really windy tomorrow with gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. Snow is in the forecast Friday night into Saturday morning. It doesn't look like a huge storm. If I had to guess, I'd say somewhere between maybe 1 and 4 inches of snow that falls through Saturday morning. And then Sunday is a little milder, so we're favoring some rain and possibly a little bit of ice as well. And that would primarily